Hi, I go by Aluta Null. I am a digital artist and game and XR dev designer, explorer. I like breaking the rules of technology and thinking a lot about what art means, what the digital is, and what their fusion can be. Fashion and gaming really isn't something I actively thought about as a concept, and I think that's really strange considering how big fashion and gaming has been for me, specifically because my very early gaming obsessions were games that related to how people look and what they're wearing very specifically. When choosing characters, because of where I'd come from with the ways that I interacted with these digital spaces and worlds, I was also choosing characters that I felt like looked cool or that I felt like I wanted to try see what it's like to be. What are some memorable fits or drip that come to mind? And what game does gaming fashion well? Um, I mean, I began on Stardoll. Like Stardoll dress up games were really big for me growing up. So that definitely stands out to me as being a very memorable space where fashion was introduced to me in the context of play. There aren't any specific games or fits or drip that that come to mind as being like really memorable or being done like really excellently. I think fashion is also done really well when like people were allowed to create mods, and a lot of Black women really just started doing things that we had been asking for but weren't given, to represent ourselves. I'm also like that more games are allowing people to have more control. When I think of retro gaming fashion, I don't necessarily think of specific like aesthetics or like trends. I'm also just think of like a boom of people who were born into a digital age of like having a digital presence that exists in line with your physical one. I then think of like this boom of being able to try things out digitally and in gaming, that we couldn't necessarily try in person with how like certain like physical expressions looked, which is why I think it was really fun for me also when I could like make crazy looking Sims and just have fun in that way. In terms of anything else that I want to say, um, realizing how connected the two industries are, fashion and gaming, has been really interesting for me as someone who like started playing games as a way of exploring fashion. It's really cool to now see that the inverse is gaining prominence. It's like the creativity is amplifying. You feel me? Like it's just creativity multiplied by creativity. Like it's very cool.